say here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. Hello, and good morning, and welcome everyone on this Tuesday, December 29th. Hello, and welcome each and every one of y'all. First in the room this morning that gets that pie point is Miss Marian. Hello, and welcome. Second was Miss Wendy. Good morning, and thumbs up, please. Yes, thank you. Robert's in the house. Hello, good morning, Robert. Miss Barbara, hello, good morning. And Miss Susanna's Chronicle, good morning. How are you doing? And hello. After this show, I need to get in touch with you, Susanna. If you have the time, I need to talk to you. Robert, Miss Ruth Bond, hello, good morning, and welcome. Hello. So let's see. I have been up since 2:30 this morning. Got all the packing done that I have. I got 15 packages going out today. I think I'm gonna start working on another video to probably go out Thursday. I'm gonna try to see if I can do maybe starting a Thursday video. I'm gonna try to make sure I can put at least a Tuesday and a Thursday video out. Let me say that. So that's what my goal is for this coming year. So I got a couple of them I can start working on, and then let me go ahead and put that link in before I forget, and then we can mark it. And for those who haven't seen the video yesterday that came out, I am doing a 700 sub giveaway, and if I can get this copied here, come on, work with me. There we go. And this is going to be the video that I did yesterday, where you can check out. I'm going to find that out today, Wendy. Every time I see her, I keep forgetting to ask her, but I will do that today. So as soon as she comes in, and I know she's up, I'll send her a message. Let's see. Let me pin this one up here because that's for the show. And then, of course, the second one's the video I did yesterday. Hopefully, you're starting to get the letters from yesterday, which started yesterday, and then so every day for the duration of the week, including Saturday's show, there will be 2 letters per day per show. So hopefully you don't miss it. Yesterday there was the first 2 at bingo last night. So make sure you keep track of it and check out the video to see what you got to do with those letters. Today is the 29th. Just checking what letters I got to give out today. And when it might be, you never know. And so let's see. Today, the temperature this morning was like 31 when I woke up. 33 when I woke up this morning at 2:30. And now we are at, let's see, that was 7:30. Update for me, please. 30 degrees. So it went up. So that's good. Let's see here. I'm going to start working on some more drafts, some more pictures and listings for my antique booth. And, of course, getting things together for the auction on Saturday. Don't forget, that's going to be at 2 o'clock with me, Queen Cleopatra, and our other new co-host, Miss Susanna's Chronicle. So make sure you put the reminders on. Don't forget to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up. I already shared out the video this morning, but if you would be able to share out the video so others can come and check out the show. I was in another show last night, not in the actual show, but in the chat. And a couple of them weren't even aware that I did bingo. And so that was a topic in the conversation yesterday. So yeah, let's see, will there be a letter during the auction too? Yes, there will be 2 letters during the auction. Those 2 letters at the auction will complete what you have to spell out, whatever the letters are, how many ever words you think you can be. But I'm just going to go ahead and give them all by Saturday. Saturday will be the last day you get the 2. Because yesterday I started at bingo. And so it's going to be today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be all, each show will give you 2 letters. And you have to take all those letters and make either a word, phrase, whatever the case may be, whatever you think it might be. And then make sure you have it for the show on Monday. But all the information and all the details are in the video that I just put in the chat. Hello, hello, and good morning to Dolly. By the way, Dolly, I just got my package in the mail yesterday from you. Thank you so much. It came in. I don't know why. We had the mail delivered yesterday morning and it wasn't there, but when I went to the post office, I just stopped at the post box at the street to see if we had anything, and thank God I did, because I had 5 packages in my mailbox, and one of them was yours. So, anywho, so thank you. Good coffee. Yeah. So yeah, I got it yesterday, so thank you. Let's see. Trying to think what else. Not that much. I've been chilling. I haven't really been doing a lot. Are there some internet issues? I do not see Johnny yet. I'm right here, girl. Where you at? Hello. Can y'all see me? Can anybody see me? I hope so, because I see myself on my phone. Yeah, it was. I actually like it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's on, Marion. Refresh it. Yeah, please, because I'm here. Thank you, Alex. I was like, what am I doing? Talking to myself here? Which I am, but you know what I'm saying. That would be weird, huh? No, not really. Not for me. Thank God y'all see me, though. Yeah. So, Miss Marion, you might need to refresh in your page. Unless you're in the wrong. Well, you can't be in the wrong one because you're actually typing in the chat. So, I've done that once before. I've been waiting for somebody in a chat, and I was in the wrong day. I've done that before. Yes, I did. That was right at the beginning when I started doing this stuff. I was just sitting there chatting away, writing in the chat, and nobody was there. And it's like, okay, we're going to start the show. Usually there's somebody in the chat at least. Then I realized I looked at the thing, and I was in the wrong one. So that happens. Well, good morning, hello, and welcome to Dana. Simply Dana in the house. Good morning. Hello, hello. The link is at the top. If anybody would like to come on, talk about any special events you have going on, anything you have coming up in your channel if you do YouTube content, or if you have anything you want to ask or talk about, or promote your platforms you sell on, you're more than welcome. The link is there. So yeah, I will find out some more information on the thing you're asking about, Wendy, as soon as I know she's up. Let's see. January house, Mr. Mike. Good morning. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Today's Tuesday, so he's got an auction tonight. So make sure you check out January House's channel. Don't forget to put your links in the chat so that way everyone can check it, and also set the reminders for any events you may have coming up. I know you said you wasn't having January, Mike. I know you said you wouldn't have one next Sunday. Have y'all decided what day y'all were going to do that yet? Let's see here. Okay, 8:30. Yep, there it is. So make sure you put your link in the chat so everybody can make sure they subscribe to you and hit the notification for all notifications. And so I want to thank each and every one of y'all again, because of the fact that yesterday I did put out the video when I hit the 700. I actually hit 700 on January House's channel Sunday night. As of this morning, I'm now at 708. That was the most I've ever had, I think, in one day, which is awesome. But yeah, I hit the 700 mark that night in January House's auction Sunday. So that was pretty cool. And of course, bingo was a wonderful success last night. I really enjoyed it. I always have fun doing that. And it was amazing that we had a good bit of people all at one time throughout the night. And so, yeah, that's going to be every night, every Monday night. So that was pretty cool. It was really nice last night. Got to see some new people in the chat, people I haven't seen in a while. So that was awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, Mike. April. Oh, hey, April. Hello, hello. Good morning. Sorry I missed you. I was going through the chat and I just realized that somebody told you hello. I am so sorry I missed you there. Trying to make sure I catch everybody, because this chat goes flying by sometimes and it's hard to catch up. I try not to miss anyone. If I do, it's not on purpose. Lynn, hello, hello, and good morning. How are you this morning? I have been given up, sticking up early in California. Oh, wait. I have to get up stinking early here in California. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for coming in and joining us. So what does everyone in the chat so far have planned for the day? I know we got the rest of the week planned out for something different every day, so that's going to be cool. And again, just remember that the link is at the top. If you want to come in and promote your channel, talk about anything you have going special on your channel, you're more than welcome. This is all for you. An opportunity for you to come on and talk about anything you have going on your channel and or on your platforms. I started a sale yesterday on eBay. I have close to 500 things on different 4-tier sale yesterday. I did. Also, don't forget, I did, well, there was a conversation yesterday about the, someone made a comment in reference to the shipping cost is going down. And I did notice this morning when I did all my shipping, by the way, for those who won bingo last night, if you're in the chat, check your email. You should have got an email for the notification for your shipping tracking number. Because all that is going out today, but it's already been done. The packing is complete. So those are all going out this morning. So you might want to check your email so you can keep track of it. I noticed that I made a comment in one of the shows the other day about how to go in your USPS, and if you have a tracking number and you didn't get it in time, go and check the USPS tracking by getting that tracking number, putting it in that tracking number on the USPS site. And also when you do that, you can also add yourself to the tracking. So you can actually keep track of where your package is, either if it's going to you or from you. Water, reading and writing. Oh, cool. It went down, a notification, nothing going back to right way. It went down. I got a notification that they were not going to go back down on regular price. Well, I got a notification yesterday, and I was in the conversation with someone in the chat last night, which was at the Cap Guys channel. My notification I got yesterday was through when I logged on, because I checked the tracking numbers on all those that I send packages out to that I do pirate ship. And the first thing that popped up when I went to sign in is that as of January 24th, all the prices will be going back down to regular price on that 24th of January. But I noticed when I went to do tracking this morning and packing and labels this morning in pirate ship, the prices already went down because they went back down to what it was before the holidays. And so definitely they did go down on the prices. So you may see that when you go, especially I see it like yesterday. I had a package order that was coming in from Macari. I had a sell on, and I saw that yesterday, but I didn't think about it because I thought the notification I got said January 24th. But when I went to get the shipping label for what I sold on Macari yesterday, it also did see where it went down in price because it was back down before Christmas prices. But today made a big difference because right before Christmas, when they went to change the pricing, I noticed that the shipping costs did go up. And so this morning when I went to do the labels, I noticed it went back down because a lot of it was, most of everything I had was either, I think I had three things that was 15 ounces. The rest was all maybe 10 or less, no more than 12. And I noticed they didn't go more than $3 and something, $3.75, except for a couple of them that was like a 12 ounce was right around $3.75-ish, something like that. So, and of course, the further it went away, the packages were going. Of course, it was a little bit higher, but I did notice they were going down. Good morning, Nana Tink in the house. Good morning, hello, and welcome. And listen, Nana, don't forget to put your link in the chat. Nana needs some watch hours. She's got her subs, but she's short on watch hours so she can get monetized. If you would be able to go and get a playlist started for her, that way she can start getting some more watch hours, especially if you're not subscribed to her. Make sure you can subscribe to her, set the notifications that when she puts out videos, because she does put them pretty regularly. Definitely help her out and get some, set up some playlist and give her some watch hours so she can get down to monetization. Actually, no, Robert. She was under 15 ounces, believe it or not. Actually, I can tell you right here. Let's see here. Little Debbie. No, her box came out to 12 ounces. Her package. Yeah, because the most I spent on postage this month was $446. Actually, no, the bigger boxes was the most. Those were $570 a piece or less. But that was 15 ounces. So no, that was definitely the ones that I did the 3 giveaways after the bingo last night was actually the highest dropping. Let's see. I can't drop links. I'm on my tablet. Okay, then I'm gonna get it for you. Oh, look, Robert's already got it there. Look how quick he was. So there's the link for Nana. Make sure y'all still, if you haven't subscribed to her, go ahead and subscribe to her. Check to make sure you're still subscribed and hit that all notification because she's already well over 1,000 subs, but she does need some watch hours. So help her out and put some playlists together for her. Yeah, I'm the same way when I watch a tablet too, Nana. I know how that is. Kathy from Kathy's Corner. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good morning. And the link that Kathy put in is hers for her channel that we can check her out. She's been doing some new late night shows for those who like to stay up late. She hit 400 last night. Well, congratulations, Kathy. That is great. Good to hear. So there is Nana's link. If you could go ahead and get set some watch hours for her. Hello, hello, and welcome and good morning. Jennifer in the house. Hello, hello. And again, this Friday, don't forget, if you have any pie points or you're still earning some pie points from any of the shows that didn't have any comments or any videos that came up, they will be drawn, or the drawing will be this Friday. So definitely check it out. And don't forget to make sure you don't miss the actual videos of each week, every day of this week, because there'll be 2 letters dropped every show. You just never know when it will happen. 2 were given out the first last night. And then again, when it's time to do the giveaways, let everybody know that they have to be in the chat when I do the drawing, because if they're not in the chat, they will not win, including the giveaway that we're doing on Monday. So yeah, I kind of did a little bit of something different because usually I'll do a video and then do the drawing that morning or that next day. This way here, I actually got this idea similar to what Eric from OBX Picker did. So this way here, I'm doing it in the lives instead of pre-recorded. So that way, if you miss it, you got to go back and watch it. You'll get the letters depending on where it's at in the video. I'm not giving any special spots. It's just whatever it happens, as long as you get 2 of them through the show. I did the first 2 last night. So hopefully everybody caught it. Everybody's saying hello. Of course, the link is at the top. If anyone is interested in coming in and talking about your channel, any platforms you sell on, any special events, you're more than welcome. And here's the link if you haven't seen the video yesterday that I put out at after 2 o'clock. That will give you the instructions and the what to do with the letters of each show for the week. So yeah, this has been a good actually, it's only been a year and a half, but a year and a month that I've been on YouTube, and it's been really nice. I love it. Let's see. You are moving up fast, Johnny. So happy for you. Well, thank you, Nana. The best thing about it is I'm constantly being consistent. I'm constantly trying to put out a different video each week. Even though I'm doing the live shows, I'm still doing the shows. And I have to say, I'm very honored that a lot of the people that are in my group that come and watch the channel and on my videos, every time I put out a new video, it's usually the top 3 of my top 10 videos of that week. And so I have to say thank you to everyone because of the fact it's because of you where that happens. And so yeah, the thrift of pickers. How you doing? Oh my God, I forgot your first name because it's been a while. Let me think. I want to say Justin or Trent. Is it Trent? I hope it's Trent. Yeah, okay, good. Trent. I see it. So sorry, I forgot your first name. It's been a while you've been on the show. How was your vacation? Hopefully you had a safe and happy, fun time on your vacation. I'm sure it's well needed. You needed it. You've been very busy. So it's good to see you. That was a brain freeze for me. So yeah, what is everybody's plans for the day? What y'all got going on? Someone said if you do a playlist to help watch times, make sure your volume is what you're listening to. Yes, that's exactly right, Perny, Len. If you're watching if you have your computer or whatever you're on down, that doesn't matter. It's the actual volume on the YouTube video itself. You have to have the volume on. Do not mute it when you're watching the actual YouTube volume on the video itself. That way they can get the watch hours, because if you have it on mute, it will not give them the actual credit of someone actually sitting there and watching it or playing it. So as long as you have the actual YouTube volume low, and like say you're working and you want to listen and do a playlist, definitely make sure you have at least the volume on YouTube itself on low if you are working on doing some work while you're listening. Hello, good morning. Backed by Silver. Good morning. Hello. So yes, that is correct, Lynn. It's just making sure it's not your computer that you have to make sure the volume on. It's definitely the YouTube channel, which will help they consider your hours of being watched. Good morning, Kelly Picker. Hello. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. I will be on with Amy Hot Thrifting at 10 a.m. Come and join us. Okay, Kelly, thank you.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Somebody got a YouTube open.
Yeah, hang on just a second. All right. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, good
That's
deal.
all those things, rookie mistake, that's all.
Yeah. I do it, I think, every time.
I did that for a while too, and I always make sure I just shut it off. I just pop out the chat.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So how was your vacation?
Man, we had a blast. We actually got to see a lot of different shows. I think we ended up seeing it's like 26 different shows.
Wow.
I had to beat the kids at some go-kart racing. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of trash talking, and it was a lot of fun though. It was cold. The first 2 or 3 days we got to Branson, it was like 60, 65 degrees. It was nice. And then the weather dropped down to like 15 degrees, and we still got out and went hiking and stuff like that. But
wonderful.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was a well-needed vacation, and
so were you able to get the kids out of bed early enough to go do some kind of things with them in the daytime?
Yeah. I would go in there, and I told my son, he's harder to get up than my daughter.
Right.
And I could tell her, hey, let's get up. We got stuff to do. And she'd get up and get dressed. And he would kind of, okay, Dad, okay. And then he'd go right back to sleep. And but I'd go in there, and I told him, I said, look, here's how it's going to work. I'm gonna call you one time. If you don't get up, the next time I'm coming in there with a glass of ice water. And from then on, he got up pretty easy. But yeah, it only took one or two glasses of ice water for him to realize, hey, I'm serious.
Right. Well, good morning, hello, and welcome, Paul. He's in the house. Hopefully, your trip is you had a safe trip to your destination that you were going on yesterday. I might have been there for yesterday. So hopefully, you had a safe trip. Let's see. April says my project for today is to clean and organize the other garage. Inventory garage is full. Wow. That's a good thing then. Threatening my boy. I threatened that on my boys. My boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah, a glass of ice water.
That's why I never had that problem getting up early. I always have been up early. It's just natural for me. I don't even use an alarm clock.
Yeah.
I would be sleeping until 3 p.m. every day, even if I have to sleep. If it is asleep at 9 p.m. Wow. Oh, he will be asleep at 3.
That's right. We have got some new things that are coming up with our channel. With this vacation, I actually got up there and I was like, you know what? I need to grow my channel. I need to figure out what else I need to do to help with the channel, and I got to noticing that there was older generations and there was also younger generations, and I wanted to find a way that I could reach everybody. So I'm actually starting up a new YouTube channel, and it's called More Than Conquerors. As far as I know right now, that's what I've come up with, is More Than Conquerors. You can actually go to my actual YouTube page, which is just Trent Hale, and you can. We're gonna start doing the videos and stuff on there, but all it is this is going to be inspiration for people to where if you're having a bad day, you can come to my channel, and hopefully I can give you some encouragement, some uplifting. If you're like, when a lot of people, whenever they first wake up in the morning, they have a bad attitude, and it's just because they say they rolled out of bed the wrong way or whatever.
They got up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah, that's right. I woke up on the wrong side. And hopefully all this does is it helps people realize that, like, if you woke up and you can open your eyes, then you are blessed. You have another day to make a difference, and everything's going to be okay. You may face hard times, you may face trials and tribulations, but at the end of the day, you're still going to be able to go to sleep knowing that you gave it your all, and that you have people that care about you.
Exactly.
And anyway, I don't know how well it'll do, but if I can help somebody.
Now, do you have it all set up already yet, or are you still working on it?
I've got the page is set up, but I don't have the title. I don't have the backdrop, any of the artwork, any of that done. So I mean, I literally last night just got the Facebook set up. I mean, not Facebook, the YouTube.
Nana, have a great day, and I understand if you have to get some work done. I understand that. So you do what you got to do, and thank you for coming and showing your support for the channel, and good luck on everything you're doing, and get it done the way you want and as soon as you want. I want to say good morning and hello and welcome to Justin Jacobs. Good morning, hello, and welcome. I also see in the house that just came in was Mr. Swamp Picker Glenn himself. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Again, Nana, definitely don't forget to get Nana's link out of the chat. She definitely needs some help with some watch hours, so if you can do some playlists with her channel, do so to help her with the watch hours. It's free, doesn't cost you anything to do, and you just leave it playing in the background. So on your channel, you're going to be doing the next one. You said your name was Trent, but then you also have a different name for the channel. What is it actually going to be for them to find you?
Right now, you can just look under Trent Hale.
Okay.
TRENTHALE. And right now I have 5 subscribers, which they're all family members. But they were all excited about me doing this. So
well, that's good. I
mean, it's just one of them things to where if I make money with it, great. If I don't, great. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, just as long as I can help somebody out.
And that's the important thing about it right now on these channels. And that's why I don't mind people coming in and supporting their channels and talk about their channels and promote their channels, because that's just something that we need to keep positive in this community, because there's not a lot of channels that do that. So Dolly says, I think we need more people who can lift up others and encourage others to do and be the best self they can be for the day. And that was to you. And that's what I always say too on my channel when I say things like that in the morning. You got to keep a positive attitude. The more you put people down, the more it's going to push them away, and you don't want to do that.
That's right. That's exactly right. And my personality is one of the reasons why my wife decided to marry me 20 years ago, was because every morning whenever I would see her, I would say, hey, good morning. You look amazing, and you're going to be fantastic today. Everything's going to be okay. And if you need help with anything, I'm here for you.
Right.
And next thing I know, we were getting married, and she told me, she said, you're not the most handsome person. She said, and you don't have the most money. She said, but you are a very kind person that I could see myself spending the rest of my life with. So I was like, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, really, huh? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Flipping Frozen, good morning. Yeah, I'm the type of person, when I wake up, the minute I had my feet on the floor, I'm constantly on the go. I don't let nothing get me down to the point where it brings me down to where I don't get nothing done for that day. Sometimes it just if I have a bad morning, so to say, and something does happen, it kind of gets me more motivated to get things done by just not sitting there or not doing anything at all. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. We're still going to keep doing our Thrifty Pickers channel, just because I like shooting the videos and I like helping people out with the eBay sales and Amazon sales and stuff like
right.
that. I actually went live last night for about 30 minutes, and
I didn't know that. What time was that?
it was I think it was 8 o'clock, and
Oh, I was in an auction. That's why.
I went live and I had nobody showed up. So for 30 minutes, I sat there and talked to myself, and I was like, you know what? Maybe somebody else is online doing an auction, or somebody else is online doing a premiere or something like that. So I just got off. But
yeah, there was several auctions last night.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's probably why. But yeah, I premiered it to where people knew ahead of time that I was going to be live, but nobody showed up.
Premiere?
Yeah. So
wait, you did your video last night as a premiere or as a live after you premiered it?
I scheduled it and then I done a live.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like a premiere. It was a live video. You could chat with me and you could talk with me and stuff like that. But I'm still learning all this stuff, man.
So let me ask you this though: when you did the premiere, were you in the chat with everybody, but you wasn't actually on the live? Like right now, you were live. You did a pre-recorded and then you put it up as a premiere.
No, I just scheduled it and then I went on live. That way, people could ask me questions and stuff in the chat, and then I could verbally answer them. Instead, I didn't have to type it into the chat. I just got on there. It's like, hey, y'all, what's going on?
Okay, that's interesting because I thought usually when you do premiere, it has to be pre-recorded, or if you just go live like this, you just go live. I didn't know you okay, that's the first I hear that one.
Yeah, I scheduled it ahead of time. That way, people knew that I was going to be live.
Let's see. Lynn says, where's that? Where it went? Right here. Well, Trent, I don't know. You're not bad looking. Just saying.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I think it's just more of an inside joke between him and his wife.
Yeah, the first time I met her, I was at the time I was homeless, and I weighed like 85 pounds. It's a long story, but I was in bad condition, and I had been living in my car for like 3.5 months. And anyway, so the day I met her, I had smelled pretty bad because I'd been trying to take a bath in the lake at like middle of January and February, and that water was cold, so I didn't really get in it too often. And anyway, the day I met her, whenever I got out of the car, I had a long beard, and like I said, I weighed about 85 pounds, soaking wet. I was skin and bones, and I didn't smell very good, and I was in rough shape.
Yeah.
And I seen her. She was sitting in my cousin's Ford Explorer. They were fixing to go to the store, and I got out of my car and walked around, and I seen her sitting there in the vehicle, and I was like, dang, she's kind of cute. So I just like waved at her, and the next thing I heard was all 4 doors locked. Yeah. She said, nope, you ain't getting in here, buddy. And so it kind of made me mad, and I was like, you know what? Okay, fine, forget you. And I went up and knocked on my cousin's door, and she opened the door. She said, oh, Trent, go take a bath. And I said, okay. So I went in there. For like an hour and a half, I just stood in the hot water, because that's something people take for granted is hot water. And until you're taking a bath in the middle of the winter in the lake, that's one of the things I will never do again.
Right.
I will never have to get into cold water. And I don't really care that much for swimming because it brings back too many bad memories. But anyway, I sat in the shower for like an hour and a half. And whenever I got out, I shaved and I cleaned up and I put on some fresh new clothes. And whenever I walked out of the bedroom, this girl that had locked the doors on me was sitting in the living room. And I just give her a bad look. It's like, I remember what you did. And she's like, hey, how are you doing? And I was like, oh, yeah, now you want to talk to me. And she said, "Are you the same guy that I seen a while ago?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm the same guy." I said, I clean up, decent." And she said, "Oh, hey, come here and let's talk." And about right at a month and a half later, we got married. So
Wow.
yeah, like I said, everybody said, "Oh, you got married too soon," because I only knew her about a month and a half before I married her, and then we've been married almost 20 years now.
Yeah,
So
Dolly was her boyfriend that was the same way. Uh, Her boyfriend was the same way. He was homeless, living in his van, doing the same thing you were doing, Trent. Okay, Jennifer, I understand it now, but I want to ask you, Trent, when you said you scheduled your show, but you did a premiere, how far in advance did you set it up? Was it just
um,
spur of the moment and you just scheduled it?
no, I actually set it up yesterday morning. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that yesterday morning.
You
I
did
set
it
it up.
also. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I did it.
because what I usually do, and a lot of usually you can set up your videos up to a week in advance in StreamYard. I
Yeah,
don't know. I've never tried going any further than a week because what happens is it rotates in others' homepage. So
yeah,
maybe if you want to try to do, say you schedule a show next week, try to
yeah,
do your thumbnails like that weekend or your actual video weekend. That way you'll have more
yeah.
eyes on it. That'll get more people to your channel.
Okay, okay.
Because a lot of times we don't get notifications if it's within so many hours of your show. A lot of times it takes a while for it to go into the system where it shows up in other people's feeds.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
I
that's
think
just a word of advice, maybe to help you with maybe scheduling it out that weekend before. That way you'll have more chances of more people being in your videos,
yeah.
in your lives when you go live.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to set a schedule like every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. And that way everybody, they know what time I'm going to be on. If they want to come
Right.
by, that's great. That way there's no confusion. And I need to get some kind of schedule set up anyway, because with this other channel starting up, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
need to I want to grow it. But if people don't know what time I come on, then they have a hard time catching me.
Well, the best thing about that too, as long as you're being consistent and you're letting everybody know, even if you do a slight change on something, um, let them know. Put the thumbnails out a week during that weekend. Like say if you're doing it for the week, I usually do mine on Saturday, no later than Sunday morning for the whole week.
Yeah.
So that way it gives them at least 12 to 24 hours before my actual live. Because in that way they can see it in their feed when it comes in for suggested videos for others,
Yeah.
based on their click rate. So that's just something you might want to think about if you do that. Have it set up before so you don't have to wait till the day of.
Yeah, that's right.
Even premieres, they even suggest that you don't do the premiere the same day you go to put the video and set it up. They recommend you don't do it the same day because then you won't get enough traction for you to be able to have more people in your chat when you're doing a premiere as well.
Okay. Okay. See, I
And the
didn't
reason
know
I'm finding out all this, if you go to the YouTube main page,
that.
actually, let me pull it up and show y'all. Let me get it set up here. What was we talking about? I already had a brain freeze of what we were talking about.
Yeah, the YouTube main page talking about setting up a premiere.
Yeah. I just forgot what I was going to show it anyway. Lord Jesus. I have it open, but I just don't know what I was going to do. That was a quick brain freeze. Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's right. I just put the link to my new channel in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
All it is you'll see a picture of me, and it'll say subscribe and like and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I see it.
So, yeah, right now I've got I think 5 or 6 subscribers, and we have just literally just started this channel. So the art and all of that extra fancy stuff is not there yet, but just give me time and I'll get
Now,
it all.
what do you have? What's all these playlists that's on your channel? What is that?
I have no idea.
You
Most
didn't
of
set
it's
those playlists?
old woodworking stuff and stuff like that. Let me.
So is that your own personal videos, or you have it with somebody else's?
Well, what it was is
Yeah.
it was my
Yes,
old
Paul, I have
YouTube.
it.
and I actually played a song on the piano. I had a friend request to see one of my, because I play piano and I play guitar and all that kind of stuff too, and she wanted me to play her a song, and she said the only way I could get it to her was put it on YouTube. So what I done is I just created a YouTube account years ago, and I got on there and played her the song. And let me see if I can pull it up. It's Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man.
Uh-huh.
And but this like I said, this is my personal YouTube channel, and I'm trying to go. I don't know how to go through there and delete the playlists and stuff like that. So
Oh, you have to go through your channel. When you go to the main page of your channel,
mm-hmm.
you know, you have a little icon at the top.
Yeah.
What you have to do is go to the top, and then when you tap on your little icon of your picture to the right, top right corner, it'll drop down and say your channel. When you go to your channel, you have to go to customize your channel. Or right at the top, it say customize or manage your channel, your videos. Hit customize channel.
Okay.
Now, when you do that, you're going to go down to where it says playlist to the left. There's a dashboard, contents, and your playlist.
Yeah.
Click on playlist.
Okay.
Any playlist that is created in your videos, like you have all those different playlists, you should see them right there.
Okay.
If you do not want them anymore, what you need to do is that little tab that's right next to it. You're going to see how many videos are in each video playlist.
Right.
If you hover over it, like in the first one, it'll tell you how many you have in that playlist. Right next to it, there's a little pencil.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is the little one that has the numbers. And if you have more, like say, than 2 or 3, it'll say plus, like a number, then the little lines under it. Click on that.
Okay.
What it's going to do is it's going to bring you into that playlist. Right there where it says your main title, you should see the little thing that says public. There's going to be a little arrow down next to it. The second one says unlisted or private. If you want to just get it off your channel right now, you can hit private. That will take it off of your page automatically for no one else to see it. Okay. The only way you'll be able to delete it is if you go to the 3 dots next to that little up arrow. You should have double X's first, then the arrow that curves like this, and then there's 3 dots side by side. Click on that. The very last thing says delete playlist. If you want to delete it forever, you can delete it that way. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's awesome. I'm not confusing anybody. But that's how you would delete the whole playlist. Or if you don't have time, you say you want to just get it off your channel. Now, when you're done with that, just hit the arrow back, or you should go to the next, because it opened a new tab for you. So go back to the original tab and then go to the next playlist and do the same thing. Okay. If you don't want any of those playlists on your channel, that's how you get rid of that. All right. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. Let me see here. And then also, if you create a new playlist and you have videos you want to put in a playlist, now the same token, when you go to your main page on the playlist, right at the top, there's a filter. It says playlist filter. What you want to do is right at the top right-hand corner, it says new playlist. Yes, sir. Right at that top is where you create. You can hit new playlist. It'll open up a whole new tab for you. Type the what you want in the title bar for that playlist. You can either hit public, private, or unlisted. And when you do that, right when you're done, there's going to be a little thing at the bottom that says cancel or create. When you're done, you hit create because it'll turn blue. And that's how you create a new playlist. Okay. Awesome. But you have to do it in that area of your channel. Yeah. Okay. That's the only way. That's more like going the back way into your channel to take care of any playlist or videos. Another thing you can do too is if you're like, for me, I have a playlist when I'm on live with someone on someone's channel. I'll use the my title on that one that I have is called, let's see here. Where is it? Channels that I have been a guest at, as a guest on their channel. I have one playlist for that where every channel I've ever been on that I've either interviewed or been a co-host or whatever is in that playlist. That way the person that I was on their channel gets also recognition as well.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
also, what you want to
Yeah.
do is when you're creating a playlist, when you go to the playlist one and you go to that one where you're starting it, when you do the pencil,
Yeah.
you want to give it a description right at the bottom when you title the playlist first. Right below it, there's another one that says description. You want to put something into maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs or 2 sentences, mainly about what that playlist is about, because that will show up on the top of that playlist on your main page. That way, if you
Okay.
have that category, you have a small description, they're going to know what those videos are about. And say that somebody might not be interested in that particular topic on those videos, because I do everything in different topics. They don't have to continuously watch that playlist. They can go to either playlist and see what that playlist is about. And that helps them to where they can turn around and just watch a particular topic.
Okay.
And that's how you do that.
Okay. Awesome.
Good morning, Swamp Picker. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you again. Let's see here. Need to catch up. Deleting the playlist. He's just deleting the playlist, not videos. Yeah. Well, that's how you have to delete it. You have to delete the whole playlist or videos, depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's how you go basically do it.
Okay.
Of course, has YouTube. Who deleted the videos? Can't even get back. Yeah, that's true. That's why I don't delete any of my videos, no matter what they are. Because this right here, I put it in that playlist. When you create your videos, when you go to set it up, there's a block that says playlist. If you create a playlist and you have a video, like say you're going live every Tuesday, you can actually, when you go to set that video up in StreamYard, go back to YouTube and you can put it in whatever playlist you want before it even goes live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that way you don't have to then go back to each one of them and put it in your playlist. It does it automatically for you. And if you set it up right, when you set up that channel playlist, you can actually put it to where it will always be the newest video first to show on that list.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. See, there's a lot that I just need to learn. It's just me getting here playing with it more.
And that's what I did. Now I remember what I have to show. Now that you're saying that.
Yeah.
It has to do with YouTube. All right. Let me show on your main page. If you go to your main page YouTube channel, let me when you go to your go back to your main channel, your channel on your list. On the main one, go to manage videos. And I'm sure Greg has all these different types of things I'm showing you in his, because he did a lot of different videos like this. When you're going into your main page, go to the dashboard.
Okay, where's the dashboard at?
Okay, when you go to your little icon at the top and you drop the little onto the right corner up corner, you have the little icon. When you tap on it, when the drop box comes down, go to your channel.
Okay.
Now on that channel, you're going to hit manage videos. You should have the block that says channel. Let me go back here. On the top, it says customize channels or manage videos.
Oh, yeah. Dashboard content playlist.
Right. At the top of the list, it says dashboard. Go to your dashboard. That's your main page of your channel.
Yeah.
When you scroll down, there should be a block that says Creator Insider. On the bottom, there's a little link that says watch on YouTube. I highly recommend you watch that, because these are the ones that actually put out a lot of information that actually show you different topics and things that you may need to know if you're trying to find out, because that's how I found out about a lot of different things on YouTube when I was starting out.
Okay.
A lot of great information. If you have a particular topic you want to look for, if you go and subscribe to that Creator Insider, there's a lot you can learn from them, because they're creating this from YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Whether it's music, copyright issues, whatever, that way you can find the topic you need to do or want to learn on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's what the thing your mom was that I had.
Yeah. Well, I've been using TubeBuddy, and I'm getting better at figuring out how to use it. Like, how do you make a good title and give a good description and stuff like that in the videos. But there's still a lot about TubeBuddy that I still don't know. But I have noticed a big increase on my watch time, on my views. since I've changed my thumbnails up, and since I've changed my titles up and my description, and I've added tags and things like that, it has made a big difference.
Well, like Landshark Picker says, give your playlist a description. Like I was saying, you want to give them at least a 1 or 2 sentence about what that playlist is about, which helps you with that playlist. So that way, when people go to watch your channel, they see that, okay, I'm interested in this. Let me go watch this. And I'm not really interested in that topic right now. That's what that means, giving it a description, because you definitely want to let them know what that playlist is about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. I really appreciate it.
Oh, that's no problem. I don't mind helping. It's just, that's what I was trying to say earlier, and I couldn't remember when I said, a brain freeze. That's what I was trying to talk about. And when I first started, even though I was watching all these different channels, remembering when you watch other channels, that is what they do. That's not necessarily something that will work for you. So what I've done is I've even started looking at those videos. If I had a question on something, I couldn't find it, or I couldn't hear it in anyone else's channel, they wasn't talking about it or didn't answer my questions, I would just go there and start looking, and sure enough, the answers were there. So that's just something I recommend you do. You may want to just check it out and see what they have, and you'd be surprised at what you can learn from there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I've got a ton of stuff to do today, but I will make time and go through there.
Are you subscribed to Landshark Picker?
Yeah, I believe so.
Check his channel out, because he does a lot of things that has to do with YouTube and different platforms.
Okay.
He's very informational. He's got a lot of good information on different things that you may want to check on too as well. I've only did like 14 series on how to for eBay, but he basically covers a lot of different subjects. So you may want to check him out as well.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of his stuff. From what I understand, he's a pretty good guy. He helps out a lot of people. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, because he was one of the first ones I used to watch when I first started watching others on YouTube, other than the regular channels I would watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're just trying to grow the channel to where people who need help, if you need help, then say something to me. Leave me a comment in the description, or say something in the chat. And if you need uplifting, or you need whatever it is you need, then just, I'm here for you. So
now go ahead and tell everybody, for those who might not have caught your channel that you're going to be doing, I'll put it in the chat again for them.
Okay.
Talk a little bit more about what that channel was going to be about, so others who just came in can catch it. Yeah.
Okay. I just put it in the chat again. It's all it is it's just going to be a channel about if you're having a bad day, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It's just going to be to where if something's going wrong and you just need a word of encouragement, then that's what I'm here for. Is I want to let you know that if you woke up and you have breath in your lungs and you can put your feet flat on the floor, then you are blessed. You've got it under control. I know life seems like it may be throwing curveballs at you, but you're going to be able to handle it. You're not alone. You've got people that care about you, and no matter what you face, you're going to be okay. It's all going to be all right. At the end of the day, you're going to be able to say, "I made it," and you've got this. You're more than a conqueror, and that's the reason why we're thinking about doing More Than a Conqueror title for the page. But I've got to look into copyright issues and stuff like that to make sure that it's not copywritten, or copyrighted, or whatever it's called.
Exactly.
And just I've got to cover my tail on these things, and a lot of this stuff will be more biblically based. And the reason I say that is because growing up as a child, I was born and raised in church, and I'm currently not in a church, but I'm fixing to be back into a church. And we're just the Bible, the fundamentals of the Bible are true today, just like they were 2,000 years ago. And the principles that people live by, the morals that people live by, are just as accurate today in the Bible as it was, years and years ago. But that being said, most of the stuff that I talk about will probably be scripture based, and I don't want it to be like a full on church thing. You know what I mean? It's more of a just helping people out and giving people encouragement,
Right.
and letting people know that you've got this. You're going to be okay, and you got people that love you. And if you ever need any help or any questions, any comments, anything like that, then don't hesitate to ask me.
Right.
And like I said, I think I'm fixing to start doing podcasts and all kinds of stuff. So I have a little bit of free time right now, and that's what I want to do. Is all the free time I have, I want to help people.
Okay, I want to say something real quick. I'm going to show you. You were talking about a playlist and copyright.
Yeah.
First, I have to say this hour of the show has been brought to you by the letter P as in Paul. The letter of this hour, P.
Awesome.
All right, now you don't know. You know what that is, huh?
No, sir.
Let me share my screen.
Okay.
All right. When you're doing your playlist, if you're curious about anything on playlist, when you're on your main channel dashboard,
yeah.
Okay, you see where I'm at right now?
Yeah.
Go right here to the right corner where it says, at the bottom, it says Auto Library.
Yeah.
If you click on that, and if you go to the list, usually you can type in a list, but if you hit this little tab right here, first of all, when you go here mainly, every song that's in this list, if you hit the little where it says license type, it'll tell you this column describes the details on what you need to do, what you might need to do when using these auto tracks. If you hit the little arrow, it'll tell you right there, it says your YouTube audio library license. You are free to use this auto tracking in any of your videos, including videos that you are monetized. No attributes is required. But if you hit the sort of requirement right here, where it says view the details, this basically tells you there's nothing you need to do. These are free to use in your videos with no problem.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, if you're looking for certain videos, if you hit the little dots, the lines right here, this is the things where you can actually search by artist, by duration, mood, genre, or track title. Well, right here at the bottom, if you need to look for a song that you need to give copyright to in your videos, right here where it says attribute required, if you get on that, this is all the list of music you can use. But the difference in here is, again, the same column, you're going to see CC right here.
Yeah.
This tells you you're free to use these auto tracks for your videos that you are monetized. But however, you must include attributes information in your video description. So when you click on this, it'll tell you everything you need to do for that particular song that you may use in your video. But you gotta come right here and hit that copy and put it in your description bar, because that's going to protect you from not getting a copyright strike.
Okay.
That information that's in this blog, they're giving you to tell you, you need to put this in your description.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you use any music, always look after you copy, you're done. But right here, always look in this column of license type and see what it says. If it has a CC, you better get that detail and you better turn around and copy it and put it in your description bar. Because I know a few people right now, when they're doing videos, they're wondering why their videos are being pulled. And the reason for that is because they're not doing that part in their description.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to bring that up to you when you did mention that, because I did talk with someone about that yesterday. When I do these little private one-on-ones, I don't mind helping anybody out. It's always free. But something like this, I just went over it last night with yesterday with somebody, because they had that same question. So that's why I like using this as an example, because if you use that copyright and you put it in your description bar, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just don't do it and not put that in your description bar.
Yeah. See, about 2 weeks ago, something like that, I had a video that went up and it premiered and everything was fine. And then YouTube sent me a notification, said, hey, you didn't get a strike against you or anything like that, but you did violate one of the copyright issues, and they took out a segment of the video. And all it was a song that I had playing in the background, and it apparently somebody heard the song or something, and they said, wait, he can't play that song.
Believe it or not, every time you play a video, there's somebody there listening for music in the background.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Well, good. They need to subscribe to my channel.
They're going into these thrift stores and they start doing a talk over. Because then you do your videos, by the way, when I do mine, I use Fimora. if I have a video that I'm doing and I'm in there with a lot of music in the background, you can actually remove the vocal audio from that video and detach it. Then you can do your own volume and record whatever you want for that video and replace it.
Okay.
But yeah, if a song is playing in the background, like I just showed you, hopefully you can find it, do the copyright information, put that in your description bar, because that's what's going to save you from not getting anything pulled.
Okay.
Or in that case, making you they'll go in and they'll cut that space out.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I just figured out how to use Fimora too. While we were on vacation. On the mobile app, it seems to be the easiest to use, and I wanted to upload some videos while I was on vacation for everybody, and so I got on there and downloaded the app and figured out how to use it, and it's phenomenal. I like it. It's awesome.
Hello and welcome, Deborah Barnes. You might want to check your email. I did send out the packages with the tracking numbers this morning, and you should have got your tracking number for your package you won last night from Bingo. Robert says they have what's called an automated system to listen for that. That's another reason why they probably caught it. Because I know there was a couple of them that we watched last week. Well, definitely one person we watched last week. We were in the chat, Robin and I both. And within a few minutes, the video went completely gone. You had to reboot and start over because YouTube completely pulled the video off because of the music they were playing. Yeah.
I know who you're talking about, too.
That was weird. So you have to watch that. So,
yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I'm amazed at what they're, It's amazing what they can do. So that's why it's important. Because if they hear songs in your video and you don't have that copyright information in your description bar, they're going to pull it. They're going to cut it. They're going to do whatever they want. But again, that's why I learned that from that one I told you about with the creator insiders. Because that's how I found out about that.
Okay.
When I first started doing my lives or in my pre-recorded, and I was wanting to have certain songs like my Kajun songs or my jazz music or Zydeco music, it took me a couple of hours to go through the songs to see which songs I really wanted to use, because there were some that you had to put all this description in, and I was just starting out, so I didn't know what to do. So I just used whatever was free only, that I didn't have to worry about putting all that in the description bar because I found the music I wanted. So just the words of advice, definitely check into that. If it is, just put it in your description bar.
Okay. Yeah. That's
yes,
awesome.
I am. I make sure that no matter what it is, if it's free, if I do it on Bingo or auctions, when I do auctions, you guaranteed when I pack it, you will get a notification that I sent out the package and or the tracking number to you. And I've always been like that. So that's very important when you're doing a business, because people trust you that way.
That's right.
And that's why I do it.
That's right.
So thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another question.
People like that, because again, I'm learning myself, and I actually sometimes when I'm here working in the eBay room, I actually have some of those videos playing in the background so I can learn other things whatever's new, because they're constantly changing things. So you need to always be up on it. So that's why I watch creator insiders.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you another question. Whenever you hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, you can get your own URL.
You can create your own, but after you hit 100, yes, you can. You're gonna have to go into your custom. Let me show you that real quick.
Okay.
After you hit 100, you can do this anytime after you hit 100.
Okay.
Let me just open this up.
I wanted to change it because, like right now, it says YouTube channel UCRD9XP something, and there's got to be a way for me to change that from YouTube channel to the Thrifty Pickers.
Yeah, hold on. Let me share my screen. I took it off.
Okay. Because I'm almost to 200 subscribers now.
Okay. A couple of things I want to mention to you. Do you have one? Did you create anything on this top portion? I didn't notice. I haven't seen it been to your channel.
Yeah, on the Thrifty Pickers, I did.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, you want to be consistent. Whatever thumbnails, colors you're using in your videos, you want to make sure you're consistent in this part right here. So whatever colors, designs you use, try to have those colors within your channel thumbnail. But what you're going to do is you're going to go right here. This is on your main page. After going to here, hitting your channel, this is where it'll bring you, right? Oh, shoot. Come on. Okay, it'll bring you to this channel. Go to
Okay.
customize your channel. You're going to go to the basic information. There's 3 tabs right here. Go to basic. Now make sure this is basically what you see at the top of my channel under my name as far as my description of the channel, what I do. If you scroll up, you're going to have this. This is going to be the one you usually would see when you give out your channel link in the show. Like if you're in somebody's chat to say, drop your link.
Yeah.
Usually that's what you would see. But once you get to 100, you have this one right here where you can customize it. If you don't have anything in there, click on that and see what it tells you. Because I can't do it because I already did mine, so I can't change. I want to change it, but that's what I want. But this is where you would customize your channel link, and at the last comma, does it have it on there for you?
Yeah, it says youtube.com/c/the Thrifty Pickers.
Okay. Now what you're going to do with that one is that's already done then, because they give it to you. I guess you must have did it, or they did it automatically. So what I do is you take this and you see this little thing right here that says copy.
Yeah.
I have a Word document I use for all my different channels and things. I only have 2, but I keep up things in a Word document. If you hit and copy that and paste it into a document where you can get to it easier, or if you just go here, you can copy and paste this, and that can be your link you drop. Even if you put in your description bar below your any videos or the about page, you can use that link in anything you do, including like your Facebook page or Instagram. You can use that to link your YouTube channel to other platforms that you're on.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I got it saved now. That's good.
Yeah, and once you save it, that's easier than going up and, because usually what I would do is, say for example, I'm here. I would take and copy this, and when I first started, that's the URL you would share in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, because you got over 100 and you got that special one, it's a lot easier to copy and paste that than all these numbers behind your channel.
Yeah.
So that's usually what you would share, but you have to make sure you're on your home page to do that.
Okay.
And so you saw where I had the thing about the description of my channel. All that's going to be on your main page when people go to it. Like right now, this is what I'm seeing. But if you were to go to my channel, you would see that description of my channel as the first thing you would see. And you got to remember, they're going to see that on your actual either tablet or iPhone or any phone device as well.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's
good. I don't mind sharing things like this because this is stuff that I've learned on my own. Let me just remove it so that way if I come back, I have it on there. I don't mind answering questions like that because if I know it, I'm going to help you. If I don't, I will search it for you because there's some things at the beginning I didn't know nothing about. I used to watch Shamrock Pixie just to get an idea of where I could find something because he had all these different videos.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'll definitely check him out and watch some more of his videos. Like I said, it may be a little while before I get around to it because I've got 65 things to list, and then I've got to get the other channel art and everything up. But I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to do. But
hello and welcome, Adam from Record Crate. Don't forget, every morning at 8:30 he does coffee and vinyl on his channel. I missed it this morning because I woke up at 2:30 and took a nap, and I missed it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I usually watch his channel, but today it was one of those, I ain't going to do nothing. I'm just going to take a nap. I did all my work earlier, so I have it done before the show. And I was done early, about 6:30-ish. So I just went up, got some more coffee, brought the dogs out, and took a nap on the recliner.
There you go.
I was exhausted. But I get up and get a lot done in the morning, so that's what I like about it when I wake up that early.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, if y'all have not subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and do so. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 200, and I think I'm at 186 or something like that.
Yes, you're at 186. Okay. I do love you. Yeah, I love the top portion of your channel. That's nice. Very colorful.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I tried to
link. Make sure you help and subscribe to him. He's at 186. He does have videos already, so check him out.
And we will be bringing
that one.
We will be bringing new videos to you guys, I think, every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. And that way we can get on a schedule. And everybody, if you want to swing by, that would be great. If you can't.
So are you doing this scheduling on your main channel now or the new one that you just did?
Right now it's going to be the Thrifty Pickers.
Okay. So make sure you set your reminders for the, make sure you hit the notification of all notifications, because when he does a video, you won't miss out, and set your reminders.
Yeah, that's right. And I will be talking about the new channel a little bit tonight. And that way, you know, I can kind of get the word out, and hopefully I'll have a chance to set it up so people can go to it and see it.
And you just say 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern or Central?
Central.
Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. It's going to be our 9 o'clock our time.
Okay.
9 Eastern, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 1 hour ahead of you.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir. Y'all are over on the East Coast, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, we're 1 hour ahead of y'all.
Okay. Awesome.
That's one thing I try to do. Always make sure when I do my thumbnails that you put the time zone as well, because that way, whatever time zone that, like for example, you may have it set for yours for Central.
Yeah.
But once you set it for that Central, it'll change that time for us on our side. When we go to open a video, it'll tell us the right time for our zone.
Okay.
That's important when you set your videos up in StreamYard, that you actually put the correct time zone.
Yeah. Okay. I actually been using OBS Studios.
Okay. That's yeah.
Do you know very much about OBS?
I don't. I have not used it, but I'm sure it's probably the same way, where you need to make sure you have the right time zone. Because when you're doing it, it automatically should go up on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Well, whenever, like with StreamYard, you just get in it, you log in, you sign in, you're ready to go, and it automatically streams live. With OBS Studios, whenever you get in here, you have to actually start the stream in OBS Studios. Then you have to go to YouTube, and you have to click live, so it'll go live. Because if you don't click live, I went for 25 minutes yesterday, and I thought, why? There's nobody in here. Why is this thing not going live? And then I realized, oh yeah, I forgot to click the live button on YouTube. So
I did hear when somebody made a comment about it in their channel one morning, that you have all these buttons you got to click before you even go on live.
Yeah.
So that
it's a little bit more confusing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But it's got a lot of different features than StreamYard, because like StreamYard, I don't know how to play music in the background while I'm talking, and I can only use one camera at a time. And with OBS, you can set up multiple cameras, and you can set up multiple audio devices. Oh, can you?
Yeah.
How do I play music in the background while I'm through the PC?
All right, let me share again. I gotta change it. Sharing.
Because I would rather use StreamYard because it's easier.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. You will see my screen. The way I look at it right now, that's what you see.
Okay.
Now, when you go up here to StreamYard, let me just open another one real quick.
How did you get your chat so big?
Right here?
Yeah.
Whenever you pop, this is what you do when you pop it out of your channel. Like when you go to your channel video.
Yeah.
It's called pop out. At the top of it is 3 dots. You're gonna have one that says pop out channel chat right here. When you pop it out, once you have it here, you can come right here and actually move it however you want.
Okay.
And at the bottom, you can even go up higher. Oh, wrong thing. Let me move it up a little bit. When you do that, you can even do it this way, however you want. But I do a split screen on every time I'm in a live.
Yeah.
And I just basically adjust it to where I want. Bring the arrow down. You can also go side by side, or whatever you want. Same thing with this one. I have a split screen. I do the same thing here, and I go to side to where I'm trying to get it right on that line, overlapping. That way, if I'm either here or here, it's side by side. But anyway, this is what I'm going to show you. You were asking about the music and background. You see these little tabs right here?
Yeah.
Go right here to brand. Right here on this side, this is where you can adjust. Like my new thing I have here with the bubbles, that's where you design that at. You have your logos. This is where I put in logos to go over my video like that.
Right.
Or like this. Or like this one when I did my Thanksgiving one. But right here, the video clips.
Yeah.
Okay, now when this happens, right now it's going to go, it's going to mute you because but I'm not sure if you can actually do this. You may have to do it on the side somehow, but I know here, This is where you would add the music.
Okay.
Like the original countdown. This is where you would find it at. But you'd have to make a clip of it first.
Okay.
But the only thing with this that I know of, unless it's in the settings, when you do this, for example, watch what's going to happen when I do this.
Okay.
Notice the mic. It mutes
Yeah.
you automatically.
Okay.
This is the only thing I know of right here where it does that. So I'm not sure in here if there's any other way you can do this. Because when you hit settings, this is everything you see here. It says videos, upcoming, advertisements. So you may go to audio, echo cancellation, automatic adjust mic, general. So that I'm not sure, because you have to do all your audios and stuff here. Cancellation, stereos. So I'm not sure, but that's where I would put this is where I put my video clips at, because then I can play. But the only thing with this section, it automatically deletes it takes the mic off. But let me see something here.
Okay. See, I was told that you could take and open up another StreamYard tab.
Yeah.
And you could do, it would be like opening up and inviting somebody else in.
Right.
And if you were to do that, then you could just play the music through the background through there.
That could be possible, because you won't be deleting, you won't be muting the mic that you're wanting you're in.
Yeah. And then you can also do like different camera views and stuff like that. So people's not seeing the same.
If you watch January House,
okay,
he uses multiple cameras, and when he does his live auctions.
Okay.
Yeah, when he does his live auctions, he's got a camera. The way you do that is you basically send that link at the bottom where it says invite.
Yeah.
You send that to yourself on another phone or to an email. Open it on the phone to where you can open your StreamYard and be in another location. Even though you're on the same channel, you can still be in another location by using that StreamYard link in another location.
Okay.
It's like you're sending it to someone else, but you're sending it to yourself in your email. Then now we turn on that StreamYard on your phone.
Okay.
And that way you can actually have it in another part of the area that you want to use.
Yeah, boy, that could get confusing fast.
That's what General House just said. Watch. Now I'm assuming that's how it is, because that's how I think it would be.
Yeah.
Because I've tried it once before. Let's see. I also want to say Tinsel Teal in the house. Hello, hello, and good morning. If y'all haven't seen her video, she's giving doing a giveaway. You might want to go check out her channel. Somebody else that just came out. Danica, hello, and welcome. Don't tick off your mic. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. He says here, I was asking about StreamYard audios. And are you showing small clips for me? I open YouTube non-copyright music that it might pick. Yeah. But yeah, January House says, yeah, he just invites it to his link on his phone. And that's what I usually do if I was to do that. Because one day I was just playing around with it. And if you send it to your phones, like so an email, or you can share your link, share it even on Facebook. Like if you send a messenger through Facebook.
Yeah.
That way you can open it on your phone in a different section of your house.
Okay.
Or in this, like you may be here doing your videos, but then you may have a deck or something you want to show, something like for auctions, like Mike does. That you can put off that camera right there, and that's how I would do it.
Okay.
Good morning, James. Long time no see. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays. Also, Danica, what time is your show, and is it on your channel today? Because Danica does a show at 11, I believe, or is it 10? Yeah, I wanted to say too, Tinsel Teal, she was my first fan, so to say. When I first started putting out YouTubes a year and a month ago, every video I put out, she would be the first one to not only comment on it, but she was always the one to watch it and give me a thumbs up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hello, and welcome, Maggie Doodle in the house. Hello, Maggie.
I'm pretty sure my first fan would be Jennifer.
Noel's channel. 10 o'clock. Okay. 10 Central. So it's going to be on Noel's channel today. Noel's. Yeah, she does a channel every Tuesday, but they rotate. Link to my email opens. No link on my phone. Yeah. That's another way you can do it too. Like January House was saying, I had to go back and find it. When you send a link, if you send it to your email, then you can open the email on your phone.
Okay.
And that's what I would do when I first started trying to see if it would work.
Yeah.
Because I had the GoPro and then I had my phone, and I said, okay, how can I do this? So I would send myself the link and then open it and go over there to see if it worked. And sure enough, it did. So
Okay.
it's very easy. As long as you have the link, you can open it on a phone, a tablet, wherever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Like I said, I've got some other things I need to do, but then I'll get on here and play with it and see what I can.
That's what I did too. And that's how I learned most of the stuff I did. It was just a matter of trial and error. Before I even decided to go live, I would take and make errors and mistakes, but I still did rookie mistakes when I first started. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I was still learning to the fact that, like I told Robert, if I'm going to do it, I just will do it. You know, and if I'm going to make mistakes, I'm going to make mistakes. And I still go back and watch my first few videos. And it's funny because when we started doing the live shows, I say we because it was Larry was my co-host at the time. We had guests on every week, every show. And first show I did, I had done it 3 months later with the same guest because I had come a long way within 3 months. So I had the same exact guest on that 3rd month mark, and it was pretty cool. So yeah,
that's awesome.
It's just a matter of you have to learn it, and if you do, you got to make mistakes to learn. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll look at it this way: if I make a mistake, I'm going to learn from it. At least I know I won't do it again. At least
me and this kid had a discussion yesterday. He was at the post office and his car was broke down, and I was out there and I helped him get his vehicle back running. And he said, "Yeah," he said, "I used to have a nice truck, but I wrecked it." And I said, "Did you learn anything?" He said, "Yes, sir." I said, "That's what matters." I said, "We're all entitled to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But if you don't learn from it, then you'll make that mistake again."
Exactly.
So I said, "Hopefully you learn something from it."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny how life has its ways of teaching people how to do things and how not to do things.
Right.
And yeah, it's just, and like I said, no matter what you face, we're going to get over it. We're going to get through it. It's going to be okay.
Yep.
So.
And then you have to keep a positive attitude about it, because if you don't, it's just to bring you down, and you don't need that.
Yeah.
Hello, right. Welcome to Dawn from Dawn's channel. Hello, good morning. Good to see you this morning. I got my invoice and paid it right as soon as I woke up this morning at 2:30. I was looking for it before I went to bed last night, but I did have it this morning, and it's taken care of.
Yeah.
I just have it immediately. And another thing I noticed when I did my I went out on my way for a customer about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. He went out of his way and sent me back another message letting me know how well it was packaged and that she was amazed that it got there in one piece. And I sent her back a message saying, I deliver my packages the way I want them delivered to me. And she was all excited.
Yeah.
So that was a great feedback.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's what I like about it. You have to go out of your way too and give people feedback, because you just never know. And understanding that some feedback can be critical and negative, but in a way it can be positive to help you be a better person on whatever it is you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's right. I got my first negative feedback while we were on vacation. What had happened was the guy ordered a Michael Young bobblehead from me, and it was $23.50, right? So I took and I shipped the bobblehead to this guy, and after like 2 days later, he sends me a message, says, "Oh yeah, by the way, I need you to ship this to California, not to Florida." And I was like, "Dude, that package is gone already. It's been shipped 2 days ago." And because whenever I get an order in, I take care of it. I get it packaged, I get it shipped.
Yeah.
And that everybody says, "Oh, you have lightning fast shipping." Well, that's why, because I don't hesitate. I go ahead and do what I need to do. Right. And so this guy gets the package in the mail and breaks the arms off this bobblehead and says that it arrived damaged. And I told him, I said, "Well, here's what I'll do." I said, "I'll pay for the return shipping label. You send it back to me." And now this guy's wanting his full refund. And I contacted eBay. I said, "Look," I said, "the package is still in pristine condition. All of the packing peanuts are still in there. The box that it's in, the little plastic case that it's got like 6 layers of protection. There's no way that the arms broke off this thing, not unless it was intentional." Right. And this guy, he sent me a dirty message before the package ever arrived saying, because of your negligence that the package isn't getting to the guy in California. And I told him, I said, dude, I would have sent it anywhere in the world you want me to send it. But you've got to tell me before you order it. Because if you order it, then I'm going to ship it to whatever's on the eBay shipping label. And I said, I would have been happy to ship it anywhere. I said,
okay,
so,
let me stop you there. Don't ever do that, because if someone calls you, like say, for example, I was to buy something from the store.
yeah.
And no matter if you haven't packaged it and sent it out or nothing, and I contact you and say, please send it to this address.
Okay.
Do not do that, because then you have to cancel that order and let the customer change their address. You're not allowed to change that address, because if something goes wrong and you send it to, instead of the destination was going to be California and you went to send it to Florida, eBay will not side with you because you changed that address. You're not supposed to. The customer has to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm only telling you this to save you in the long run, because if you were to send it to somebody and they say send it to this person, that is definitely one of the notches that eBay does not allow. They would rather you cancel that order, let the customer change the address, buy it again, you relist it, make sure it's back on. They have to make sure when they order it, they have to change the name and address of where they want it sent to before they pay and send it.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to change an address, because then PayPal will not, eBay will not back you up if it happens.
Right. And that's what I do. So far, I don't even know how to go in and change the address. And the reason is because if somebody orders something from me, then what I'll do is I'll say, hey, look, if you want to send it to your sister or whoever, then what we'll do is we'll cancel the order. You can turn around, you can repurchase it, but you change the address on the eBay. That way, whenever I print out the label, I print out wherever you want it to go.
Right.
And
so just be careful of that. Some people will try to catch you and get you to send it somewhere else. eBay won't side with you if something happens to that package.
Yeah. I had a guy that bought a DVD player from me about a month and a half ago. And I sent it to his address. Well, like a day or two later, he calls me. He said, hey, man, I just moved. Is there any way that you can change the address on that? And I said, sorry, man, it's done been shipped. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's already in the postal service. And he said, okay. Well, he said, I probably just lost that DVD player. And so like 3 days go by. He contacts me again and said, hey, is there any way I can get a refund on that? And so I contacted eBay and asked them. I said, look, this guy moved, and from what I understand, I said, he's wanting a refund. I said, as far as I know, this guy could still be living at the same address, getting the DVD player and wanting his refund.
Yep.
I said, what do I do? And eBay said, well, it's okay. We'll close the case for you. The guy just lost out on getting his refund back.
Yeah.
And he either got the DVD player and didn't get the refund, or he just lost the DVD player and the refund.
Right.
So
Deborah Barnes makes a good comment. She says, suspicious. Did the guy know he was moving?
That's kind of what I thought.
A lot of people, when I first started, especially when you're new on eBay, you have under 100 feedback. They tend to try to get you to fall into one of these little traps for spam or trying to get money out of somebody. I've even had it where somebody's even sent me this thing and with the phone number and please send this tracking number to me and please send it here and this, that, and the other. I called eBay and reported them because I got a lot of, when I first started, I got a lot of those. But I knew better not to fall for it because I already knew about reading the things that you're not supposed to do. That's one of them. You're not supposed to send a phone number or send you something through text message because of the fact that you're going behind the regulations. That can get you all suspended. So, just be careful because there's so many people that are trying to con people that are starting out new with under 100 feedback.
And
more, still.
I had a few of those too. I had a guy wanting a baseball cap, and he sent me a message through eBay. He said, "Hey man, here's my phone number. Contact me through." He said, "I'm going to buy the hat from you." And I just sent him a message back through eBay. He said, "Hey, if you're really interested in buying the hat, then go ahead and go through PayPal and purchase it on eBay, and I will be happy to ship it to you." And then the next thing, I went back and looked at this guy's username, and he was been kicked off eBay. So,
Susanna had a comment. She says, "I received an item that was broken in bubble wrapped, taped very well, but the box was loose. The box was loose, broken pieces. Contacted the seller and they said that it must have happened in the shipment." Really? Oh my God.
Wow.
That is funny. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot when I first started too, where people was doing that, thinking you would fall for it, knowing that they're not supposed to be doing that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And that was a dead giveaway.
That's
Or
right.
they'll send you an offer. Please send this, but I'm gonna send you this amount of money, but I need you to email me the information or text me this through this number, and I'll pay you so you don't have to worry about fees and things like that. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Go to my channel, you go and purchase it like everybody else, and you'll get it that way.
That's right.
Moving after placing an order, thankfully. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, if I don't see the money, you don't get the product.
Exactly. But I mean, I understand sometimes that, yeah, maybe you might have moved and you might have forgot to change your address.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, eBay is going to tell you, let them go ahead and cancel and let them change their address and reorder it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not falling for no one's scam.
That's right. That's right.
And what's funny is that sometimes Robert and I will be sitting in the living room watching TV. I get a message or a phone call on mine, and Robert's getting a phone call on his at the exact same time with the same exact phone number. And it's some kind of thing about, oh, you need to send us you this, that, and the other for Social Security. You got a warrant for your arrest and all this stuff. So come get me. You know where I live? Come get me.
That's right.
I know you know, but still, yeah.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Let's see. Maggie
what
said,
I do?
right? It's someone we know very well. Wait, it's someone we know very well. Seriously, I am not stupid. Oh my God, that's not cool. I had a gal who contacted me after shipping. It said that their address had changed. I got sent back to me when I refunded. That was no option to exclude original shipping. Yeah, that's the only thing bad about it. So my recommendation for that, and I've only had that done once. Somebody sent me an address of the, but I think what it was, they typed it wrong. And so I contacted eBay because the address was what was on the sticker, but it was moved in the blocks differently. But I still contacted eBay and they changed it for me in the correct format because of the fact that, like I told them, I said, I'm not going to change anything because I don't want to be able to say I did it and next thing you know, something's wrong and they'll come back on me, but because eBay won't side with me. So I let eBay do it. And they did it. Yeah.
That's right. I had a guy
always thinking of the next thing that's going to happen. You got to be ready for that.
Yeah.
Back for a bit of Chuck. Hello, and good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Chuck.
Now, what you were going to say?
I had a guy ordered some little like word search books from me, and I think it was like $9 for these books, and there was 3 of the books in the series, and I sent all the books to him, and like 2-3 weeks later, I get all the books back, and I was like, you know, it says return to sender, recipient could not receive packages, and so I emailed this guy. I was like, hey, I tried sending your packages to you, your books to you, but for some reason they came back to me. And he said, yeah, he said, you got to send it through this other address. He said, make sure you put in the address to send it to this certain cell. And I said, cell?
Oh,
and then I realized this guy was in jail and he couldn't receive it back. I was like, man, this guy, all he wants is some coloring books. If there was some way I could get him them coloring books.
They were able to order off of eBay?
Yeah, he ordered them off of eBay.
Wow.
And the only reason he couldn't receive them is because he had to, in order for you to receive stuff like that in jail, it's got to be through Amazon and the original Amazon packaging. It can't be through eBay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So I didn't either until this guy, bless his heart, couldn't get his coloring books.
Oh, I've never heard of that. That's the first. I just got an item for $1.49 at Goodwill and flipped it on eBay for what?
Hey, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
That's good.
Debbie, that is awesome.
You make me want to go to Goodwill.
I know we're going to Savers this week.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a lot. I believe it or not, we went to, I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago, we went to meet with Miss Carol at Carol's Creative Corner. and we had a pickup on some stuff that we purchased, and we also had I had a second pickup from someone else that I had an auction with, and so instead of paying for the shipping, we did a meetup, and so we met up at the Ollie's, and then right down the street there was a Savers. And that was our first time going in that one in Rhode Island. I could not believe how many brand new, still sealed box games and puzzles were there. Usually you don't see that many.
Yeah.
But I racked up on that visit because there was a lot of them still in the Saran wrap, original wrap.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
definitely
awesome.
be on the lookout for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Brad, hello, and good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I would be, Debbie. I would be very happy for that. That's a great RIO.
Yeah, that's right. That's
good morning, Willow. Hello, and good morning. Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a great week. Making sure I don't miss anyone.
Here lately, we hadn't really had much going on in our Goodwills and our thrift stores we've been going to. It's like
it's so far apart. They're so far away from us. We have to make it like a day trip for us to just go to those type of places here, and it's not even that close to us.
Yeah, yeah. I'll go. Huh? But yeah, I wish. It's like everything's been picked over pretty well, and I guess with COVID and everybody's kind of getting into reselling, and there's a lot more resellers than there used to be. And which is a good thing. I mean, I'm glad, but it just makes picking a little bit harder.
Yeah, but then you have to start picking wiser too.
Yeah, that's whenever you're
and check all if you're so used to the niche that you're used to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
There's one guy that whenever I see him,
Paul said, "I drive."
Go ahead.
At least you didn't drive 500 miles to get one thing. What? I would not drive that long to get one thing.
Yeah, that's right. But
I have a special announcement. This section, I'm gonna give something real quick. This segment of this channel video live is brought to you by the letter R in rain. R. Back to your regular scheduled program.
Yeah. No, there's this one guy that whenever I see him at Goodwill, I just want to go up there and choke him because he goes for everything that I go for. And it's like I've got to beat him around the store.
I think I've been pretty lucky so far. And again, I guess it depends on the day of the time of week we go. I have been very blessed to be able to find so many different things that are still sealed in all the different departments. The only thing I have not be able to find yet was like those bats, the baseball bats, or some good golf clubs. Yeah, I've been trying to get into maybe try some of those, but every time I look, I can never find the good ones. So I'll still look, but you just never know when you're gonna find that one.
That's right. We went to Goodwill probably 3 months ago, something like that, and I went in there and there was 2 brand new Easton baseball bats, and they still had the saran wrap on them, the cellophane paper, and brand new, never been used, and they wanted $1.99 for each bat, and so I snatched them up just as fast as I could, and they're selling for like $130. And that's which I still have both of them. I hadn't sold either one of them yet, but they're not hurting anything sitting here on this shelf. So
right. Let's see. Holy crap! I can't even get to the golf clubs you want. Wait, I can get you all the. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been looking. We don't go too often, but when we do, I do take a trip and like kind of make my way through the sporting goods because I don't know. I think I'm pretty blessed when it comes to baseball gloves or youth softball gloves because every time I get them, I don't keep them that long. Yeah. But lately, I have not been able to find anything in sporting goods that is going to be worth it. Last year, we went to a flea market, and then Robert and I are going to one again tomorrow, somewhere different though. And I'm looking forward to it because last year I'm almost out of everything I purchased from this. There was one of these outdoor flea markets we went to. Yeah. And I racked up on a lot of good sales there. And I guarantee that stuff that I got, I'm almost out of completely of everything that I bought from that. And I love it.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's just telling everybody good morning. So yeah, it's just amazing. If it's just a matter of finding that right piece, you know.
Yeah,
You just never know when you're going to find it, so it's always best to be on the lookout for it every time you go somewhere.
that's right.
Thank you,
That's
Jennifer, for dropping Tinsel Teal's link. She did a video that she's doing a giveaway. And she also showed somebody had given her a donation of clothing. She got a lot of nice things in that audience. So if you haven't seen her yet, check her out. Sub to her. She's got 186 subscribers. Or did I just say that wrong? Let me see something. I accidentally closed it too fast. She has 119 subscribers
now.
Yeah, we need to get her some more.
I just subscribed to you, Miss B.
So definitely check her out. She is doing a giveaway, and she also did a video about how she got some donated items to her. And so definitely check it out. Yeah. Are you still going? Are you still in the golf club at your booth? I haven't gotten any yet, Paul. That's why I was going to put some there if I can find some. Because I'm also waiting to hear if they're going to have. They're supposed to have a couple of new booths coming open, and I'm waiting before I put too much in my booth right now because I want to make sure that I get a bigger booth so I can put more things out. I want to say hello to Gate City Picker. Hello, hello. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. So yeah, it's just a matter of if I can get a bigger booth, then I will definitely be bringing more stuff there. Because I do have some things I want to bring, but I don't like an overcrowded booth, and that deters me when I even see that with somebody in another booth that does that.
Yes.
If I can't walk around it, I'm not going in it.
That's right. Yeah, if they got so much stuff in there, I just kind of glance and go on.
What I'm afraid of is I'm going to take and walk through there and accidentally turn around and knock something down, and I'm afraid I'm going to break it because it's so full of stuff that you can't even move around in somebody's booth. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Susanna's Chronicle says, when I get to 200 subs, I am giving away one of my painted out. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Put your link in the chat, Susanna. And by the way, on Saturday, this Saturday, the 2nd, we are going to be doing our show again called the Royal Auction. And Susanna's Chronicle is going to be our co-host starting this Saturday. So come out and check us out.
Okay.
You never know when you're going to see a glimpse of her paintings because we bought 2 of her paintings. Well, Robert bought them. When she did her very first auction, she does some great work. So definitely check it out. The one next to your booth, I did buy something, but it was almost knocking off a few things to get it. Yeah, and that's what I don't like. And it's a shame that people do that. So there's Susanna's link. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're so quick at that. She's got 133 subscribers, so definitely go check her out because her first video she actually did was a premiere or like a preview of her paintings. And she sold almost all of her paintings that first auction she did. So if you go to check out Susanna's channel, she's at 133 right now. Definitely help her and subscribe to her, but also check out her funny videos. And it's just a small clips, but I guarantee you'll be laughing the whole time.
Yeah, that's right. You said it's going to be Saturday the 2nd at what time?
Saturday, and every Saturday. I actually got the thumbnail out. It's going to be at 2:00 Eastern.
2:00 Eastern. Okay. So
yeah, Queen Cleopatra, myself, and Susanna will be every Sunday at 2:00.
Okay, awesome.
We used to do it on Fridays, but now we're going to come out this Saturday is going to be our first show back on, and it'll be at 2:00.
Okay. Yep. Awesome.
And then Susanna usually has, I don't know if she's got some more yet or if she has some left, but she usually does paintings. But if you watch her first video she just put out, I want to say the beginning or in the middle of November, she definitely had some great paintings that she did. Where to go? Right here, back over there. Are you guys sitting in the machine chairs? You got them? I need a new chair. I got my chair. If you move, I have 2 pillows on my chair, and it reclines back. It has the pillow here. It also has the adjustable back pillow here. I usually adjust it for my lower back, and it also reclines. I got this chair. Robert got him a chair too. We got it from Staples. It was like last year after or right after Black Friday, or I think it might have been after Christmas, on sale. So we got ours from Staples.
Yeah, y'all got pretty much the exact same chair I got.
Yeah, yours is white. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
it's comfortable.
Yeah, I don't have a name on mine. Mine was just a no-name brand from Staples.
Yeah, this is just a no-name brand. I think I gave them $100 for it, something like that.
I think mine was like 98. I think it was like 89 or $98 was on sale. We wound up getting it. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I love it. It's very comfortable.
It is very comfortable. The only problem I have is one of the screws.
I can't read the chitty chat. Okay. I'm sorry, what?
One of the screws in the bottom, whenever I put it together, if you set in it just wrong, that screw pokes you in the rear end.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I got a pillow I'm sitting on.
Is that something you're trying to do to make sure you don't fall asleep in it?
Yeah, that's right. This one actually, whenever it reclines back, it's got a foot thing.
Mine doesn't. No, mine just reclines back.
This one's got it's like the foot part for the recliner.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times my wife has come in this building and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I wasn't sleeping."
I did see those chairs, but I didn't want something that comfortable. But just comfortable enough that I won't be hurting my back while I'm working.
Right.
And lifting and that kind of thing. So yeah. Because I still have my original chair that I use in my station where I do the pictures and listing, photographing for what I'm listing. I do use that chair over there, and it's still comfortable, but I just needed something a little bit more comfortable for my back.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of the two pillows. So
the reason I got the one that had the recliner in it is because originally my eBay and everything was in my house, and I didn't have enough room to get a computer chair and keep my recliner, so I just got rid of my recliner and got the chair that reclined. And that way, if we were sitting there watching TV, I could kick back and relax. And
she bought her son for her children, her sons, and she bought them at overstock.com.
Okay.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because you never know when you can find a good chair, and that's what we did. We just we went there for something, and when you first walk in, they have that open area where you go one way to go in, and then the other way comes out. It was like a little foyer, and that's what they want on display, and that's what we wound up getting ours because we just happened to see it. Because I was going there for some supplies.
Yeah,
that was first started actually, really getting serious and starting doing YouTube.
That's right. That's awesome.
Let's see, Trent, just back the screw out and cut the point off of the screw so it doesn't. So it does. So it isn't blunt.
Yeah, and that's all I got to do. I just got to take the screw out and file it down some.
Yeah.
Or just go get a new screw, just one that ain't quite so long.
Right.
But what I did is I put a pillow in the chair because I've done setting this thing so much, all the padding is just about gone. So I need to get me a new chair is what I need to do.
Yeah. That happens, especially when you do a lot of work in it and you just so good. Let's see, they're called the Spawn 110.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's what this was called. I believe. I think it was called the Respawn. Bless your heart, Trent.
Tipped away, who's getting screwed?
I am. It's me.
Hello, Love Hollis. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. That is funny. Most of the gaming chairs, these are called gaming. There must be gaming chairs, because that's what I think this portion of it's designed. It's part of the gaming chair thing.
Yeah,
but I've seen somewhere they even have the speakers right here on the top portions. Like, I don't need all that.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe it'd be better to just bless his butt. Uh-oh. Dana's getting screwed with the pharmacy copays. Yeah, I'll tell you, that's something else. We're getting ready for the new year, and that's going to be and then that's one thing I used to say every time when I would go get my medicine. The first 6 months of the year was hell. I said, you know what? They call this thing the donut hole, and I can't even eat the freaking donut. What's wrong with that? You know? That's
right.
You know how to get the money out of you.
We do have some good news, though.
What's the news?
From what I understand, from January 4th to January 11th, everybody's supposed to be starting to get their stimulus checks.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. If you're in a bind, that would be handy. Do what, sir?
You heard that through the grapevine somewhere?
I actually keep up with politics like that pretty regular.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, so from what I understand, it's the 4th through the 11th. That first round of I think 50 million people are supposed to get their first check.
I need to say something about this right here. I just saw what everybody was talking about, how crazy insurance is. I have to say I do have some good news about that. You may need to, depending on your insurance company that you have, you may want to call them, because for me, when they had open enrollment, I kept my insurance because I have no problem with it. But they offered me one of my medications at the first of the year till about March, runs me almost $900 for that one prescription for the month. They offered me this thing that they have where they're going to pay that through a grant, where I don't have to pay for that medicine anymore, and every year I have to get reevaluated. So that's just an idea. You may want to call or check into your insurance policies to see if they have some kind of program like that, because that's all I had to do was submit it, have my doctor submit the prescription, and they approved it. So that's one of the biggest funds that I don't have to pay right now, because my insurance is taking care of it, where it's not coming out of my monthly, they call the donut hole, whatever it is at the beginning of the year. So that's just something you may want. Oh, wait. I don't want to see. Let me take that off. Let's see. Oh, look how cute. Hello there. How you doing?
That's my buddy.
Oh, look at him.
His name's Scout.
Scout.
Scout, yeah. He's always scouting out new things and always getting in trouble.
And he's looking right at you while you're saying it too, like, oh yeah, that's me. Yeah. Look at him standing tall. Let's see here. Don, Louis, Paul, Willow. You're up now, 709 subs. Yes, thank you so much, Willow. I had yesterday, for some reason, I was at 702 yesterday. I've been keeping track of it because I'm trying to see the progression, and I usually keep track of it, and I didn't start doing this until this month. I jumped 6 subscribers yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, I was at 702, and I wound up jumping to 709 today. So that's 7. Yeah, that's 7 new subscribers. So it's happening. I'm just happy that it's happening. It's slow, but I like it that way because of the fact that it's gonna take off when it does. I was approved for $600. However, Trump overstepped Congress, and it's now going to be $2,000. Wait. Yeah. Yes, it was. That I heard about that this morning. Yeah. But yeah, if you check out your insurance, you'd be surprised sometimes on what they have programs for, especially when you have outrageous prices on insurance. Let's see. You can also apply directly to the drug manufacturer for. That's true too. I forgot about it. Well, hello, Papa Smurf. How are you doing? So those that are talking about the insurance, the prescriptions and stuff, that's another thing. Like Papa Smurf said, you can actually go directly to the drug manufacturer. Because I know Robert, when he was doing his I can't remember the name of it, but he had certain insulin that he had to take. And he, for a while, had actually from the manufacturer give him some coupons that he was able to get it for a discounted price as well, if not to very little cost. So definitely check it out. Sweet dog treat. Yep. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for those checks. Make sure you're ready for it in your store too.
Yeah.
$600 is already signed into law, Wendy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he signed it into law just to get the people the money fast, but he is trying to re-amend it to where he's trying to get everybody the $2,000 instead of just the $600. He understands that there's a lot of people that are in a financial bind right now, and there's a lot to it. But from right now, I would just consider getting the $600. But if you get the $2,000, then consider it a blessing.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Willow. She was telling me that we met her sister last night. She came into bingo last night, and it was Sunday. I was like at 698 or 697 in subs, and we were in Carol's Creative Corners auction, and then we went to Dawn's auction, and then I went to January House's auction. And she was telling me that she would promote my channel, and sure enough, it's been constantly growing now. So thank you so much.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And the biggest thing is, I noticed on a lot of the people that I watch on a regular basis, sometimes like Rob and I are sitting and he thought he was subscribed to someone as well too. And next thing you know, he goes back to check and he wasn't. And so we were wondering the weekend, we were looking at some thumbnail that came across his homepage. And it's like, wait a minute, we haven't seen any from him. Is he still doing videos? And sure enough, the subscribe that went away. So we had to go back and resubscribe to him. So you definitely have to continuously check.
Oh, no.
Yeah, definitely check out Tinsel Tales. That's Miss Debbie. I always love to promote her as well because she's only under right around 100 and something subs, but she was always the first person when I first started doing YouTube in November of last year. She was always the first one to comment, always the first one to give me a thumbs up, and always give me good, kind words to keep me going. And so it's a blessing to have someone like that, and I see her in the chats. Definitely keep an eye on her channel and check her out and watch her videos because she does some good work. She's just starting out pretty much, and definitely show some love and support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dawn says, let me wait for it to come in here. StreamYard's a little slow today. Oh,
yeah.
Dawn says, yes, I had my check stub because I seen what was no longer sub to. Yeah. You have to check on them on a regular basis because you just never know when it's going to fall off your subscriber list.
That's right.
Okay. Tinsel, he's always bragging me up. And that's just it, Tinsel. I'll never forget you because of the fact when I first started, I have to say that you did. You were one of the first ones. Every time I put out a video, you were the first one to comment, first one to give me a positive feedback, and then turn around and give me a thumbs up. And then I can't forget you. I won't let you stay back either. We're gonna help you get there. Two hip chicks. Hello, and good morning. How are y'all doing? Dawn and Mary. Don't forget at 12 o'clock. Dawn and Mary comes on at 12 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to put your links in the chat so that everybody who's not subscribed to you can go and check out your channel this morning as well at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you wanna bring both of us back on the screen?
Oh, well, how'd that happen?
There you go.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't even realize that. I'm sitting here talking to the chat here.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened. I didn't touch it. Interesting. Yeah, Dawn and Mary will be on at 12. Let's see here. Trying to catch up on the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting new year, but I'm just happy to be able to get close to where we're going to have it in our rearview mirror. I'm looking forward to it. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get ready to end the show. Trent, don't go anywhere because I want to talk to you after the show.
All right.
Susanna, I'm going to talk to you as well after the show. She made a big show. Oh, that's right. I was showing the dog. I forgot to change it back. I'm going like we're still on there. That's what it was. Thank you for reminding me about when it happened. Because like, wait a minute, I didn't do that. Yeah, I did. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close the show down. I want to make sure you put the link in the chat, Dawn and Mary, for your channel for the 12 o'clock show. For you who are those that are not subscribed, you're missing out on a great show. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. And don't forget the notification of all notifications when they do go live so you don't miss on another show. Also, I want to remind everyone, don't forget every day this week, every live this week, you will get 2 letters. If you go back and watch the link of the video that I did yesterday, that will give you all the things you need to do with those letters and everything that I'm doing on the giveaway on next Monday. Also, remember, every time you're live, I go live and you're first in the chat or first to comment, you will get a pie point, and that'll give you a drawing for the next month for every time you are in the chat first and or in the comment of the video when it goes live first. Okay. So definitely check it out. That's what you're going to have to get to the video for the giveaways. And then this Friday, I will be doing the giveaways for this month on Friday, January the 1st. Yes, I will be on live on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So don't forget to come and check us out. And like I say, before we leave each and every channel, each and every live show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we get into another chat and meet. Have a great, fabulous, and blessed day. Until we meet again later.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
Bye.